welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We're sell quick, ship quick, part-time resellers.
Full-time hustlers.
And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and the bell. And then give us a thumbs up. This is another What Sold Monday.
For the week of
December 9.
Till the 15th.
Correct.
Sometimes.
So this was a half work week for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost become a theme this Q4. Normally Q4 you settle in and you push hard and you work through it. We've been traveling a lot through our Q4.
Your cousin, my cousin-in-law, graduated UC Davis, and he also graduated UC Davis ROTC. So we had to travel up north for that, and we were gone Wednesday night through Sunday night.
Tonight.
Right now.
Well, we drove straight down after breakfast, so we did make it here for dinner.
Yeah, so we were gone a few days. So our shipping, Poshmark was not put on vacation mode because we were gonna have enough time to ship according to Poshmark standards. And then Mercari, we did not do deactivation of anything either because we still had enough time. And then eBay, we did 3-day handling, and as each day passed, we switched over from 3 to 2 to 1 back to our regular same-day handling.
Yeah, exactly. And now the hard part about it, and other resellers have talked about it, and you know, if you don't already, really check out Instagram for the reseller community. So something to bring up is, if you have offers out, those listings will not change the handling. So if we had an offer out on something, we sent an offer out, say Tuesday, I can't change that handling. So always be aware.
Before, yeah. All right, so Monday the 9th, we had a very good sale on eBay.
A very good sale.
And this was a Hugo find from, I believe,
I think it was last week.
Our What Sold from last week? Not What Sold, our thrift haul from last week.
So this is a gauge. It's kind of odd looking, but it's called the Nervoscope. I had no idea what it was. I've mentioned in the haul video how I ended up picking it up, but at the end of the day, picked it up. Wasn't sure what to comp it at because there were some higher comps, and then cats are going wild. And then, you know, I think I had it, what was that, 6 something, and took best offer of $450. And this was $450 free ship.
Mm-hmm.
So for shipping, I put in a flat rate, padded, make sure it's safe, and sent it on its way. I did also add insurance because it was a high ticket item.
And it took 4 days to sell from listing. And we actually got an offer within an hour of listing it, but it was super lowball, so we didn't take it. And good thing, because we held out and we doubled the original offer price.
Yeah, it actually was double.
All right, and then our second sale on eBay is a vintage mid-century tensor desk lamp. And we sold that for $23.50. Plus $9.99 ship, and it took 18 days from the day that Hugo listed it.
Yeah,
this is your find.
18 days since I relisted it. If you followed our videos, we actually sold this a few weeks ago, and then we had to go through the whole process of non-payment because it was an offer we accepted. That whole ordeal, and ended up selling it for the same price we actually sold it last time. So that was pretty cool.
And then on Poshmark, we sold these J brand Natasha high-rise jeans. These are really nice. They have like buttons going up the front of the jeans. We actually got this during an RA trip a year ago. We had, I believe we picked up 3 of these in different sizes. 2 of them sold fairly quickly. This one was left over. And I believe the other one's also sold on Poshmark. But we sold it for $103. These were new with tags. So that's why they were able to get that price tag. J-brand jeans typically don't do too well for us unless they are a specific design. I believe it's the Maria High Rise or Maria something. And J-brand also makes the maternity line, and it's the J-brand mama jeans, and those typically will do well for us. But $103 because they were new with tags. All right, on Tuesday we had on eBay.
We have these skull salad plates.
I think it's Ciroa.
Yeah, I was gonna try to read that.
So Ciroa is the brand. They do like very seasonal type plates.
They do a little bit of very themed. I mean, seasonal.
So these plates, it was a pack of 4, and we sold it for $40.50 with $12.99 ship, and it took 43 days to sell these.
Yeah.
Right.
And easy. I know it's plates, people are concerned, but what made it easier is these come contained in cardboard already.
So it's already pre-packed.
Semi-packed.
All right, if you guys remember, this was from a Ben's trip, I believe, when Denali was here the first time. So that was like over a month ago, but it just recently got listed. And so this Equipment Femme silk button up took 12 hours to sell, and we sold it for $30.50 plus $3.75 ship. This was a best offer. I think I had this listed around 40, but we knew we were traveling, so we were a little more lenient with accepting offers.
Yeah.
All right, and then our last thing, this is actually from Poshmark. This is Field Flower, which is an anthropology brand. This is the first time we picked this one up. The sweater took 1 week to sell, and it sold for $27.
Nice. And again, Poshmark, so they pay the shipping on that.
All right, Wednesday, Kate Spade velvet tie griffin dress. This was new with tags. This was from our Hawaii thrift haul. This was at some small thrift store that we went into.
Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, it was Eco Thrift.
I think, yeah.
And they had a sale going on that day, so this dress we did pay up a little bit at a thrift store, but it was new with tags, so I was hoping new with tags it would go kind of quick. So it took 8 days from the day that I listed it. Yes, Hawaii was like a few months ago, but I finally caught up with listing things, so 8 days from the day it listed.
I'm gonna say it's still pretty good.
All right, on Poshmark, we have this
Glen Royal cashmere sweater. It sold for $31.
It took 10 months. So this one, I think this is the first time we ever picked up Glen Royal. The only reason we picked this up, or I picked this up, it was 100% cashmere, so I checked comps. The comps were not frequent, but the ones that did sell had a decent sold price, so I took a chance with it. I think I remember picking this up when it was on sale, which is why I took the chance, because it's 100% cashmere.
Yeah.
And then I also did recently hear that I do know that some people pick up cashmere to lot it, like a bunch of different cashmere, like even if it's not well-known cashmere. I know like some people bundle material. Yeah, just for the cashmere fabric. All right, last thing on Poshmark, because the home department now.
Yeah, very happy for that home department. We don't have too many sales there, but we have gotten some sales, including the Ray Dunn Mom and Dad champagne flutes.
Yes, so we picked this up a year ago during RA, and I think we were hoping that this was gonna sell during last Christmas, but I think Rae Dunn got really saturated, and Poshmark didn't have a home section at the time, so we only had this listed on Mercari and eBay. And I do remember Rae Dunn was a hot seller at the time, but then everyone was picking it up.
Yeah, I mean, there was no secret about it, so it was quickly getting saturated.
But it finally sold. Did you see for how much?
Yeah, sold for $25, and then Poshmark, so they pay shipping.
All right, on Thursday, we had a sale on each platform. On eBay, we sold, so Alyssa Milano has a line of clothing, because we've picked up stuff from her before. So it's Alyssa Milano Touch, and this was an Oakland Raiders hoodie. It was new with tags. This was an RA purchase. We sold it for $35 plus $7.25 ship, and it took 51 days. I picked this up, new with tags. It's a Raiders themed, and we've had really good luck selling Raiders themed items in the past.
In a variety of items too.
And yeah, for men's, women's,
like hats, sweaters, shirts, tanks.
And we've actually sold an Alyssa Milano Touch Oakland Raiders sweater for women's in the past. So this was a good pickup for us.
Kind of cool is I was laughing because right when we were driving, I think it was Thursday, we're probably driving back to my mom's house, but we were crossing the sign because we were up North Cal. We passed the sign that said Oakland just as we sold the Oakland Raiders sweater.
Yeah, so that's the only reason it's sold.
The only reason, because we were driving through Oakland.
All right, on Mercari, Melissa McCarthy, the actress, has a line with seven with like the 7 inside the word 7, not 7 for All Mankind. So Melissa McCarthy 7 has a plus size line out. We went to their store. Someone had unloaded a ton of Melissa McCarthy 7 new tags items. I picked up all of it because we've sold her stuff in the past. So this tunic, a 1X, sold for $36, free ship, and it took 2 months to sell.
Yeah, and we've, again, variety of items. We've seen shorts, jeans,
cardigans, yeah, I mean, everything.
Yeah, so you can find her line carries pretty much all types of clothes.
Yes. All right, and then on Poshmark.
Yeah, Poshmark, we have this Vince V-neck striped long sleeve shirt. It sold for $25, shipping paid by the buyer, and took 1 month.
On Friday the 13th, we sold a Patagonia Better Sweater zip up fleece lined green sweater. Well, they're called the Better Sweaters.
Yeah. But
this one was like a bright green. If you follow us on IG, we had posted this find. What was it? We were at a certain thrift store because we were waiting to meet up with Orlando.
Oh, yes. We were at a thrift store right before we got lunch, or late lunch with Orlando.
So I think we ran to a thrift store. We had 30 minutes to check out some stuff. New racks came in. 2 Patagonia sweaters were the first thing that I found. Somebody kept one. And the other one, well, because of the sale, someone got a free sweater. So this one was a Patagonia Better Sweater. I said that earlier. It sold for $49.88 plus $7.25 ship, and it took 12 days from when I listed it.
Yeah, and then on eBay we also have this Naked and Famous.
Not Naked and Afraid.
Because I always say that. Naked and Famous Weird Guy Salvage Jeans. And they sold for $37.75 with shipping of $7.25. Took
43 days. Alright, on Poshmark, Peruvian Connection long sleeve. It had like a floral detail on the neck. This one sold for $40 and it took 1 week from the list date.
I like the tag because the tag has a llama on it.
It does.
I know, because I shipped it. I didn't source it.
Alright, on Saturday we sold another set of Soroa skull plates, but these are different. These are the dinner plates. So because they are the dinner plates, they are larger in size. They do still come in a 4-pack, but these sold for $55.69 plus $16.99 ship, and they took 47 days.
Yeah. Cool thing about these too, I've mentioned it in the videos, I did pirate ship. So I wrapped, again, this is has cardboard already, so I wrapped it up in bubble twice and then put an extra sheet of cardboard on the open side of the plates, taped it up nice and tight, put it in a poly bag, and shipped for $11. So we would make some on that shipping.
All right, Eileen Fisher, who we love to pick up. This was a silk cotton button-up shirt. It took 9 hours to sell. We took a best offer at $23 plus $3.75 ship. And then lastly, on eBay.
Yeah, we have this New Era Lakers snapback hat, and it sold for $22 plus $3.50 for shipping.
And it says it took 86 days, but I believe this was a relist. So it's 86 days from that relist because we actually picked up these Lakers hats during an RA trip at the very beginning of the year, or maybe a year ago, hoping to sell for Christmas last year. It just took a little bit longer.
We just had the wrong Christmas planned.
Well, I think maybe the Lakers are more relevant right now because of LeBron. Was he here last year?
I don't know.
I'm asking the wrong person.
She is. You want to talk about Ken Burns though?
Sunday, the 15th, we sold a J. Crew popover flannel shirt. This was new with tags. This one sold for $40 plus $3.50 ship. It took 51 days. I think this was in a What Sold a while back. I mean, thrift haul a while back. I picked this up because of the colors, because Christmas was coming up. I figured someone was going to want it for Christmas.
Yeah.
And next week is Christmas, so
Yeah, next week is Christmas.
All right, and then second sold on eBay.
We have this Nike Tech fleece jogger pants, or sweatpants. And they sold for $30.50 and plus shipping of $7.25. It took a whopping 108 days to sell.
All right, and then on Poshmark, we sold Brooks Brothers long sleeve button-up shirt. Took 2 months to sell, and it sold for $30. So Brooks Brothers, I've heard mixed feelings towards this brand.
Since the beginning when we were first starting to resell.
Yeah, so I've heard a few people don't like picking this up because it didn't sell well for them. I normally don't pick up Brooks Brothers, but I had picked this one up and another one that looks very identical but a different color because the condition was so good, and I think I paid very low for it, which is why I picked it up. But it was just sitting there for, okay, it took 2 months. So it was sitting there for 2 months.
For a little bit.
But I did have it on auction for eBay. It had sold in auction.
Ah, I remember it now.
But the buyer never paid. And then and on auction, I think when it sold on auction for eBay, it was like $15. So someone doubled that on Poshmark.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. I mean, thank you, Posh.
And that concludes our What Sold for this week before Christmas.
Yeah, and while traveling again.
So we totaled $2,254.49 across all 3 platforms, with the bulk of that being on eBay, $1,648 and change, $426 on Posh, and then $180 on Mercari. Oh, and there's a few Amazon sales in there that we don't
ever talk about. But yeah, I had some merchant fulfilled for Amazon as well as FBA. So it was good. And keep an eye out. We are coming out with a few videos this week. We had a trip out to see eBay.
Yes, and Poshmark.
And then Poshmark.
And we did some thrifting.
And we did plenty of thrifting.
In Northern California.
Yeah.
Alright, so thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for Wednesday's video, or whenever.
We'll see what it is.
Yeah. But
all right.
thank you, and we will catch you later.
Bye-bye.